All right, check it out, Danbury Acres. We are in April and the snow is going fast. It's like 12 degrees out here right now. Driveway's dry. We're gonna do a few things here. Get that gas tank filled up so that we can have gas for all the equipment all summer. Let's try Misha here. Misha hasn't been run for a while. Oh, what's up? What's up, Misha? Do I hear a fuel pump? I do not hear a fuel pump. Flutter on the RPM gauge. Kind of a tiny flutter. Usually when you see a bit of a movement on the RPM gauge on the tach, it's not the crank sensor registering the touch, but she's crank no start here. Let's see if I can hear that fuel pump again. I do not hear that. Okay, let's see. First things first, get her in the garage. Let's see. I can't push that myself, that's for sure. Can't push Misha by myself. Okay, well, you know what we got? We got the new toy, little Mini X. The Mini X. So in the last video I did, I put the thumb on there. I built me a bracket for here that would fit into this one. I need to get shorter bolts here, that's for sure. I greased it all up. I went through it, checked the oil, the hydraulic fluid. All right, let's turn that on. Oh, and I put the fans in, which are on. We're on. Now they're not on. Don't need them right now, and that's why I put them on a switch. Little choke. Probably don't need it. Little switch action here. Maybe I do need some choke. Choke. See what I got. Hook up here. Making easy work of that. That away. All right. Let's see what's happening with Mr. Truck. We've named this truck, my son named it Misha many years ago. Thinks it's like a Russian truck, I guess. All right, well, I better pull some codes. Got the top scan here. We can get it out of the box. There you go. Hopefully it's charged up. Should be charged up. Where are you? Where are you? OBD, OBD, OBDA. Shed some light on the subject. Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is right there. Hello. All right then, we just did that self-test and kind of showed what I suspected already. These things are notorious apparently for the fuel pump driver module going bad, and it lives down in the back here underneath the spare tire. So that's will be fun, but nice sunny day, so I'll throw me a mat here under the back. I actually pre-ordered this part because I had a suspicion that that might be it, and that's exactly what it was. So this is nice. Put that in. Last week I did the fuel filter. Actually about, I don't know, a few weeks ago. It was the fuel filter. So these things are going one at a time at this age of the vehicle. And I'll get under there and show you where that fuel filter lives. The key to the fuel filter, you want to watch some YouTubes very carefully, because the clips on either side of the fuel filter, there's a clip on this side on it, like a flap on the one side, and then it goes around. You got to flip that the flap on one side, the clip on the bottom of it open, and then you can push those two tabs out and it releases the little tang on this fuel filter. Then on the other side, there's just a tang that I believe you push back. It doesn't have the little flapper door, and then that one pops off, and then you put your new one on and reverse the procedure, and then close that little flap on this side. So that was fairly simple. It just lives on this side of the vehicle, behind, about halfway down the vehicle, under the driver passenger door, rear door. Underneath there's a little shield that shields it and kind of holds it in place there. So that was fairly simple operation, other than, getting down on the ground and all that. So let's grab something soft to lay down on. Well, softer than that piece of cardboard I had outside. This is a horse mat, best down on the ground laying item I have. It's nice out here. Nice day in the sun. That thing pulled it hard. Look at tracks are spinning in the dirt here. Piled up rocks. Whenever you turn that thing, the tracks push up the rocks. So we're going to get another load of smaller rocks this year to put on this end. I did the driveway last year. I want to do the front half this year. Get a little more gravel out here. And smaller gravel. This stuff's ginormous. It hurts to walk on, especially with your sandals. Get the spare tire down. This truck came with no tools behind the seat, so I had to cobble together a few things to make it so I could get the spare tire down. And that would be these items. Hey, what's up? Oh, there's a piece. I think that goes in this way. Yep, that's the way. Let's just double check that that's. I hit myself. Gotta see this. Here's the sway bar link for the back one. Just kind of hanging out here. It's just like laying down there. So it doesn't even have connected rear sway bars. That's not my concern right now. Up there. Anything up there? You guys see anything up there? I don't know, maybe you'd see something up there. See anything back here? There's a shield there of some sort. But don't see it there. supposed to be like right here. The gas tank is on that side, so maybe it's on that side. That's another video I did on the CVT fluid in the Subaru. Such a debate on whether you should change it or not, or do a drain and fill. So I bought some AMSOIL CVT fluid, not the Subaru kind, which was another giant debate. But I drained it, out came 4 quarts, and I refilled it with 4 quarts. But at the time that I did the video, I failed to have it running when I finished the top up. So I just checked it the other day, ran it, nothing came out while it was running. So I topped it up, and yeah, I took another couple of squirts out of the bottle. Not a lot, I don't know, maybe an ounce or 2. All right, so I'm looking up here now, and we've got a bunch of connections here. All right, still looking for this module. Let's make a concerted effort here to find it. If I was a module, where would I be? The only hard part of this whole operation is finding the actual module. Anything up there? Anybody? You guys see anything? You know, you're supposed to take this spare tire down, but I don't see any wires going under the spare tire, so I'm not taking it down for no reason. Let's do a little research here. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, so it's telling me that it's not down here on the ground where old man shouldn't be rolling around. Oh, it's behind a trim panel by the rear quarter lift gate. Let's see. I think it said left, didn't it? Right rear quarter trim panel. Right rear quarter trim panel, like in a truck. Right rear quarter trim panel, that would be here. Huh, interesting. Well, let's see what we got going on in here. We shouldn't throw around those bulbs like that. This is the right, yes, okay. Right rear quarter trim panel. Where the jack and stuff is supposed to go, but there ain't one. All right, well, let's take this off and see what's going on. Let's take a look in there, this flashlight. Well, let's see what it looks like first. That will help us locate it. I tell you, Amazon, right? One day and it's here. Maybe it was 2. Right to your door. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's supposed to fit on the vehicle like that. Big power thing, so I don't see how it would be back here. I don't see anything in there. Oh, I don't see anything in there. That is rear quarter trim panel. That's the rear quarter trim panel. More seatbelt stuff. Right, honestly, I am still looking for the solenoid. Got it jacked up now. I've been looking all in here. I've gone online. It said anywhere from the inner trim to in front of the gas tank. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was put on at the fucking wheel shop, right? Yep. Get this tire off and see if there's better access to what I can see back here. It should be in that area. And of course, this wheel must have been put on at the tire shop last, because it's like 200 pounds torque. Christ. Well, it's got to be 200 foot-pounds, because that's a foot and I'm 200. Oh, or more. People. Tire shops. Oh. I broke another one. This I just replaced this. I just replaced this. Obviously they're like maximum 150 pound-feet of torque. God damn it. All right. I knew I should have been using the 1/2 inch. Why would I bother with a 3/8 inch, especially when I knew it was that tight? Luckily, Princess Auto lifetime guarantee on their tools. The last one I broke was super old, and they just didn't care. They replaced it for something similar. Okay. Those Michelin Ice, man, they are hard-wearing tires. Yeah, look how dry rotted this is from the sun, just being out in the sun. These tires probably 5 years old. Let's see what the DOT is. What's that? Oh, 4X. I don't mean anything. 02 11557. What kind of numbers are these? I don't know what all those numbers mean. Alright, going in again. Oh, wait a minute. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay, it's back here. Look at this. It is way back here on top of the frame on top of the spare tire. So taking down the spare tire, I don't know if that would have helped me. Yeah, I think it would, because I can see the spare tire there. Then you'd have to go reach up and around. Alright, well, having it jacked up is probably going to help. Again, let's get that back tire down. Standing up against a bracket there. Let's see. Can you guys see that? See if I can get a close up. There it is. Okay, so it's like standing up. There's a bracket that is bolted to, and it's yeah, above the frame rail that goes across the spare tire mount. So let's get that down. Cobbled together tool for this operation. It's not going to be the easiest operation because it all goes in from the top side, bolted from the top side, and the bottom side all you can see is rusty nuts right there. Those rusty. Sorry, first I had to looking at the ground and then at the sky. You probably don't want to be looking at my face. So what we're looking at. There's a clip. So I like to always WD-40 connections. That'll help break that dirt seal there. From WD-40, 3-in-1 Professional. Fast acting, attacks everything. Get that on there first. Soak it down, both sides. All right, super fun. It's like they didn't even use the same mounting brackets or bolts that should go. I don't know if you can see in the mirror there. There's only screws through the back of it for some reason. Like, did they tap the case? Like, here's the part. And, oh, yo, there you go. They probably put it right through those. There's a couple of tapped holes. One right there, yep, and one right there. That's how they mounted it on this one. So I got to reach around the back here and try to get these rusty fasteners off the back side. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. 10's too big, 3/8's too small. Well, everything's so rusted up there, I can't get the right size thing, and it's very difficult to reach around. So I see these 3 mounts here for the metal plate that it's on. So we're going to try that first. Actually, this is just a clip, so it's just these 2. I'm likely with this little guy, but a lot easier than dragging the oxyacetylene tank over. Well, yeah, you always hope. Little hope, never hurt. Then you gotta go for the big guns. Or shoot with the hammer first, eh? Wasted time and butane, as usual. Next, people, what to try next? Oh my god, after all that, I'm gonna run out of film soon. I think I might have it. I thought it loosened off there. Yes. Hello. I got it. Let's just plug the other one in and see if the fucking truck works. And if it does, I'll mount it somewhere else, right? That's what we're gonna do. Plug this in. This way. The clips and the claps this way. Alright. If it works, then I'm just going to mount this fucking like right here. I'm just going to leave it hanging there if I have to. Alright, let's just see what happens. Yeah, forward alright. Fix or repair the rust daily. I shouldn't complain. This truck, I like this truck. This truck has been great. No rust because of aluminum sides. Oh, no body rust at all. No rust in the tailgate. Pretty rare that trucks don't rust there. All right. I didn't disconnect the battery when I disconnected and reconnected that thing, so we'll see if that has anything to do with anything. I don't hear the fuel pump still. Oh! She's a-going. She is going. Oh, I got soft brakes. There's a big clicking when I put the brake on and off. The trailer brake. Look at that. That's all it was. Module. All right, that was an easy, no, it was a simple situation, but a tough. You can't get the other one out of there. Just gonna mount it somewhere else. Oh my god. So I don't know, where should I mount that thing? I got some hardwares and softwares. Look at all the things I used and I didn't need to. I was trying to get that thing off so I could put it back in the same spot. That's just not the right thing to do. Just gotta try to mount that somewhere. Let's see where I can mount it. I'm gonna strap it to the same thing is what I'm gonna do. Probably fine forever. I could bolt it right there. There's a hole with a. Yep, I could actually bolt it right through that hole there. That's what we'll do. Came with these studs to mount it to something like that. So if I just put that in there. So that's that. Mounted to the bottom, up in the top. Vehicle runs. Let's test it again, and I'll get out of here. Oh. That's been upside down. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this. Well, I don't know if anybody will notice, but I was using this for a headrest. An old soft egg carton box. That was really good. All right, let's give it a quick test. Testing. Oh, I need the keys. All right. I'll run another scan and see if that shows online now. Shows online now. Finally. She's in. Back in the truck here and just doing some diagnostics. So checking the 4x4. That was never properly working. It worked in 4 high but not 4 low. Lots of dash lights on, batteries always on. I think there's a short. ABS was never working, but I want to fix some of this other stuff. So it does seem now that we got 4 low and 4 high, and if you depress these you can see it change in the diagnostic code screen. So that's nice. We'll do a little testing here as well. Oh yeah, to neutral, low. Oh yeah, that's beauty. That's beauty. Full full 4x action now. It's a good 4-wheel drive. Deep, the last bit of snow that's here. And these tires are certainly not super knobby or grippy, that's for sure. They're looking good. Oh, Danica, I'm gonna run you over. Four auto. So the truck is working well now. Except ABS, don't have ABS, but I don't really need ABS. I can pump the brakes. Okay, so we've cleared all the codes except for the ABS codes. I wonder if I can. Let's see if we can do that. It's doing a dash recalibration. Oh, holy cow, look at that. I was able to clear the ABS lights. Wow, no more crazy lights on my dash. Those were there forever. This reader is phenomenal. The top scan. All kinds of things you can do. Who knew? I didn't. Anyways, that's awesome. Look at that. No lights on the dash. It's like, wow. It looks weird without any of those lights on. Brake lights off, the ABS lights off, traction lights off. Huh, maybe they'll come back on. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Everything's off there. Let's go back into it, see what else we got. Never mind. It just stays on. I've got it switched off. So I can override the system and say it's off and make it stay off. But then it comes back on once you turn the top scan off. Alright, well, that's good enough for me. Let's park this thing. Alright, let's grab the chicken leftovers. I was throwing something. Speaking of chickens, just boiled up a bunch of eggs. And we got no shortage of eggs. When you have chickens, you have eggs. Would say, ladies and gents, so sandy this soil that never get any flooding. Yesterday there was actually a little bit of standing water, probably because the ground was still frozen. But as soon as it thawed out a bit, it's gone. Even though we have this giant mound of snow, look at that. No water at the base of it. The snow fence piled up all this snow. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. What's shaking, ladies? Yes, I got you some treats. Always waiting for some lunch. Right, ladies? Always waiting for some lunch. Yes, I got you some lunch, y'all. I don't know if you like mangoes, but try it. Like mangoes? We're not Mexican chickens. We're Canadian chickens. We'll take the taco chips, though. Taco chips, yep. They like anything bread-like. Taco chips. Water there. See if we got any eggs today. Oh, yep. Ladies are always producing. The ladies are always producing. Lady, let me take a look at you now. Keeps getting popped out of there. Okay. Yeah, I built this in another video. That's been a great chicken coop. Put those on top for the winter just to give it a little more insulation. Egg box back here, lid on it. Got 4 layers, but they only lay in one spot all the time. They lay all their eggs on that corner. And there's a clean out on that end. Got time to clean it out here. With their feeders in it. In the winter time, we just kept everything inside here. The feeder here, just they stick their head in there. Got the water, lots of water in there. And then I put this heated mat down. That's actually a hot tub. I used to use these outside the hot tub to keep the ice away in the winter time. But I put it, now the chickens use it. And then here's the clean out door on this side. Just gonna stick a rake in there and pull her out. Should I give you guys cleaning? Let's clean it up for them. bottom. Alright ladies, I'll be right back with some fresh hay. Get you a pitchfork of fresh hay. Alright. Alright, that's it for chickens. Hey ladies, see you later ladies. Oh, pecking at the snow there. Ladies are pecking at the snow. Nice fresh hay in there. Straw, hay. Put it on the bottom here. Cleaned her out. Looks good. What you looking at, sweetheart? Huh? Looking at the eggs? Yeah. I know you love eggs. We'll put one in your food. Where I started yesterday. Everything needs gas. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Whoops. Oops, I was running over the ramps. Pew. Do with my hand. Nope, need a wrench. All right, so hey, thanks a lot for coming along on this quick episode. I'm gonna put the gas tank in the truck to go fill it up for the season. But yeah, thanks for watching, Danneberg Acres. I really appreciate each and every time somebody clicks on this video, and especially if they watch it right to the end. That's even more amazing. A few percent people. But hey, if you care to subscribe, and I'll keep putting out videos like this, stuff going on up the place. But always something popping up crazy that happens at the same time. Cheers.